Look, nobody's coming to save you. Not the government, not your job, not society. And deep down, you already know that. This is Urban Warrior Survival, where we figure out how to survive, adapt, and actually live free, physically, mentally, and spiritually. We talk real skills, real mindset, and real preparation for a world that's already getting more predictable by the day. So if you're ready to stop playing games and start building your own path, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. The city's quite peaceful tonight. Not peaceful quiet, dead quiet. The kind of quiet where the streetlights don't come on anymore and the only thing moving in the distance is a loose sign banging against the rusted pole. I've been watching people for months now, watching who survives and who disappears. Before everything fell apart, people had jobs that sounded important. Corporate titles, office positions, influencers, managers, whatever. Funny thing is, none of those people lasted long enough once the system stopped working. Turns out civilization runs on a completely different skill set when the grid goes dark. I've been keeping notes, and these are the jobs that actually matter now. 1 star, armed security. Everyone thought they were going to be this guy. The gate guard, the rifleman, the last man standing. Reality looks different. Yeah, security matters. Someone has to watch the perimeter. Someone has to stand between the tribe and the desperate people wandering the ruins. But here's the part nobody likes hearing. A man with a gun is only valuable if someone else is providing something worth protecting. Food, medicine, water, shelter. Without those, a gun is just noise waiting to happen. Still necessary, just not most important. Just not as important as most people think it is. Scavengers. I'm going to give this a 2 star. These people were heroes in the early days when the cities first emptied out. There were supplies everywhere, abandoned stores, warehouses, apartment buildings, still stocked with things people never came back for. The scavengers knew how to move through the ruins without getting themselves killed. They found tools, medicine, batteries, canned food, but the city is getting picked clean now. The scavengers are slowly turning into archaeology. Still useful, but the old world is running out of leftovers. Hunters and fishers, I gotta give these guys a 3 star. Protein keeps people strong. Without it, you start seeing the difference in a community fast. Weakness, slow reaction times, less energy to work. The hunters bring the meat when they can, deer, rabbit, sometimes fish if the rivers aren't contaminated. But wild animals don't produce fast enough to feed big groups forever. Nature can support a few survivors, not a whole city. Still, the hunters buy us time. Mechanics, I give these guys a 3 star too. Mechanics are dying. Every generator, every vehicle, every pump, every solar setup, eventually something breaks. And when the supply chain collapses, you can't just order a replacement part. The mechanics are the ones keeping the old world breathing a little longer. They take broken machines and bring them back from the dead with scrap parts and creativity. Without them, everything stops working a whole lot faster. Builders, I guess I gotta give these guys 3 stars too. Rain still falls, wind still tear things apart, winter still comes. The builders are the reason we still have shelter. They repair damaged homes, build defensive walls, reinforce roofs, turn abandoned buildings into safe houses. Civilization might be gone, but gravity and weather still exist, and someone has to build. Medics, now I gotta give them a 4 star. Infections are the real killers now. Not gunshots, not fights, infections. A small wound can turn deadly fast without treatment. Fever spreads through camps like wildfire if nobody knows what they're doing. The medics know how to clean wounds, control bleeding, recognize sickness before it spreads. Without them, small problems become funerals. I gotta give a 4 star to my water specialists. You can survive weeks without food, you can survive 3 days without water. That's the rule. Clean water determines whether a group survives or collapses. The water specialists understand filtration, purification, rain collection, wells, things most people never thought about before the collapse. One contaminated water source can wipe out an entire camp. Water keeps people alive, literally. Teachers, I give this a 4 star. This one surprised me at first, but it makes sense now. The kids growing up in this world never knew the old one. Someone has to teach them everything: how to grow food, how to build, how to treat injuries, how to avoid repeating the same mistakes that destroyed the civilization in the first place. Knowledge disappears fast if nobody passes it down. Teachers keep the future alive. Farmers, gotta give this a 5 star. This is the real power in the new world. Food production. Anyone who can grow crops consistently is more valuable than almost anyone else alive. Seed saving, soil management, crop rotation, food preservation. These people don't just feed themselves, they feed the entire community. Civilization always begins with agriculture, and it always collapses without it. Last but not least, doctors. Definitely got to go with 5 stars. When things go bad, really bad, everyone looks for the doctor. Disease outbreaks, childbirth complications, broken bones, severe infections. Advanced medical knowledge is rare now, which means the few people who have it are worth protecting at all costs. A doctor can save lives that would otherwise be lost, and in a world where every person matters, that's priceless. Final observation, people always imagine the end of civilization will belong to the strongest fighters, but that's not what I'm seeing. The people keeping humanity alive right now aren't warriors. They're farmers, they're medics, they're builders. They're the ones doing the quiet work that actually keeps people breathing. Makes you think, if the old world really is gone, the real question isn't how do I survive? It's something else, something more important. What job do I bring to the tribe, to the community? Because in the world that's coming, everyone has to earn their place. Before we get out of here, I'll just say this. Look, at the end of the day, nobody's coming to save you. Not the government, not the banks, not your jobs, and definitely not the system that benefits from you staying dependent upon it. Real freedom comes from building your own skills, your own income, and your own tribe. That's what this whole urban warrior survival movement is about. Not fear, not panic, preparation. Because the more self-reliant you become, the less power broken systems have over you and your life. And that's exactly what we're building here, a tribe of people who refuse to live like domesticated house pets waiting for permission to survive. So if this video helps you think a little differently, here's what I want you to do next. First, subscribe to the free Urban Warrior Survival e-magazine on my website. Every month, I send out survival strategies, preparedness guides, and self-reliant tools that I don't always post publicly. If you want to go deeper and support the mission, join Patreon, where I share exclusive content, behind-the-scenes strategies, and extra survival resources. If you're serious about building community, join the Discord and connect with other urban warriors who are learning to become more self-reliant together. And if you want to hang out live, talk survival scenarios, preparedness strategies, and sometimes even break down things like the zombie apocalypse, alien invasions, and real-world disaster situations, come catch the live streams on Twitch. Because survival isn't meant to be done alone, we're building a tribe here. And if you're ready to stop depending on a failing system and start becoming the kind of person who can handle whatever the future throws at you, welcome to the pack. This has been another episode of the Urban Warrior Survival. Thank you for tuning in. This is Brody. I'm signing out. Peace.